over there in the distance, that is the professional looking outfit that is owned by NSL, which is the people that clamp on behalf of the DVLA. Completely private company. They're nothing to do with the government. They're contracted to them. In the distance is all the cars that they've got in there that have been taken off the road. Right, so I've come up here and gone in their office, and I have to say, it was one of the most rudest people I've ever met. We went in the office and he said, what did he say? What is it? What do you want? Something like that. Well, I've come here about a car. So then he asked for some details. I've given it to him. So then he says, on the back, give me your ID. And I said, well, I want to know how much it is first. So he says £460, right, 460 quid. Whether or not you agree with this, I'm really not bothered, but as we speak, you can see that there's a thing taking one of the cars round the back to somewhere else, and there's an auction house just down the road, conveniently. I'm not saying one thing or another, I don't know where they go. Anyway, it says the documents you need to release your vehicle from the vehicle pound. Vehicle registration certificate V5C, proof of identity such as photocard, driving licence or passport, recent utility bill. Well, I had all of those. However, if you want to get your property out of the car, it won't let you have it because it says that you've got to have the registration document. It actually says here, if you don't have a registration document, which is the V5C, you must provide documentation linking you to the vehicle, such as bill of sale or an insurance or MOT certificate. If you don't have the V5C or V5C2, the pound will provide you with an app. We didn't do that. He said, no, you cannot have your property out of the car. I said, but you've just said that as long as yeah, that's true. He said, but if you want the property, I said, look, I got the keys. I said, I want my stuff out of the car. No, you're not having it unless you can provide a registration document. I said, I haven't got one. And he said, well, that's not my problem, basically. So my stuff, my property is in the car. They're refusing to hand it over. Nowhere on here does it say that you have to have those other items that he's asking for in order to get your property out of the car. So again, it's double theft. He said, you should have phoned us first. I said, no, your paperwork should be a little bit more transparent. So what I'm trying to say to you is that the system, or the people that work in these places, and as I said to you, the most rudest person I've ever met, and I had to walk away before I did something I regretted, that the system is written in such a way in their office that they will not release you absolutely anything unless you've got that. Okay, I don't have an issue with that. But to not actually let you have your property, and it doesn't say anywhere on the paperwork, this is a complete racket. And anyone that thinks otherwise, why are you paying, or why are people paying for something that they cannot see or are not getting the benefit of? I'd like to know if there's anyone that actually out there that does agree with paying vehicle tax. What do you actually receive for it? Apart from, look, just a headache, money coming out of your account each month that you don't need to pay for. I couldn't film it while I was in there because it did say that you're not supposed to. I could have done it covertly if I wanted to, but I didn't. But they've got cameras in there filming you, so it's all right for them to film you, but not for you to film them. I had my son with me as a witness anyway. Not that I needed it, but I mean, for his rudeness, even my son walked out because I think he was about to lose it as well. What else was I going to say? Do you know something? It's just fucking rubbish, isn't it, really? When you start swearing, you know that it's rubbish. So, yeah, I'm lost for words again.